The Ford Bronco Raptor is officially here. In today's video, we're gonna unlock it, customize it, and see if it's any good. Before we get into that, Forzathon shop for the week. Wow. Next month is the American Automotive Update, and we know that new cars are coming. I want you guys to leave your predictions in the comment section down below, and in 2 weeks' time, when the developers announce the new cars, I want to see who's right or wrong. Through the right, that's gonna do it. The Bronco is being unlocked. That might have taken me 20 minutes to do, but we can all ignore that. The Bronco is officially ours. Just look at the wide body on it. It's absurd. It's also got all of the cool Bronco or like the Raptor lights on it, which look so sick. Spoiler alert, there is some cool customization for this, but we'll come back to that in a second. Let's drive it bone stock for now. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to say this. This wouldn't be an AR12 video without any fun facts about the Ford Bronco Raptor. If you see that little red and white SUV up there, that is the original Ford Bronco that Ford made back in like the 70s and stuff. The Ford Bronco, as soon as Ford announced that it was officially coming back to the market after the original one was discontinued, people lost their mind. I think it actually took Ford by surprise how successful they actually were with them. And then about a year and a half or so later, Ford birthed the Bronco Raptor. I would have actually bought one of these things in real life if it wasn't for one little flaw. For those of you who don't know, I own a Ford Raptor, and I had to buy the Raptor instead of this thing for the simple fact that the Ford Bronco can't actually tow that much. It can tow, I think, like 5,500 pounds or so, but the big F-150 Raptor can do like 7,500 pounds. Since I'm busy towing race cars, I needed the extra towing weight. But if it wasn't for that, I would have bought one of these. I have a feeling that this isn't actually the ultimate Ford Bronco. I think Ford is gonna make a Ford Bronco Raptor R. Ford hasn't said anything about it, but I would not be surprised if they slap a big V8 in one of these things. If it has 500 horsepower or 700 horsepower, I don't know, but that would be sick. As cool as the Ford Bronco Raptor is, it's a little bit heavy, at least compared to some of like the older and lighter weight proper race trucks that I'm racing against. I think it's time we go and do some Forza Horizon 5 customization to see what this could actually... Wait, why don't I make my own Ford Bronco Raptor R? Let's start it off with some engine swaps for this thing. We can swap in a 6.2 liter V8, a 5.8 liter V8, a 7.2 liter V8. I like it. We will definitely come back to that engine, and we will also come back to that engine. Oh my days. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish there were 2 other engine swaps available for this thing. A 5 liter V8 would have been really cool, and I wish we also had a 5.2 liter V8 from like the Shelby GT350 and the Shelby GT500. I think both of those would have been really cool in this thing. I guess a 5.8 liter V8 with a supercharger, I guess that'll work. We've already got all-wheel drive, no need to worry about that. We've already got a supercharger, so no need to worry about that. We are embracing our American roots today. We do actually have some visual customization from the one and only ADD Off-Road. Look at that front bumper. We will definitely toss that bumper on. Do we have... Oh, we can actually remove the spare tire. Then, oh, no way! We have the Ford tube doors, and we can also remove the side step. Okay, I think we have to do that. Yes. And then finally, the hood. Oh, no way! We can get little cube lights and a light bar on the roof. Yes. Shout out rigid light bars. That is so sick. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Welcome back to another day where Forza disappoints us with a lack of tire compounds. Yep. Nobody would ever want to put grippier tires on a Ford Bronco. No. I think one major thing we're gonna have to do is definitely get some weight reduction on this thing. Does nobody understand that sometimes you want to do other things with a vehicle? The developers are actually gonna make me seek counseling. With all of our weight reduction, we can remove 1,300 pounds, bring it it down to 4,500 pounds. And you know what? I think our horsepower is actually pretty good. I might just toss an exhaust on it so I can be more free. We are middle of A class. We're not going to be super competitive, but it should be very, 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 very nice to drive. You know what else is nice about the Bronco Raptor? Smash, 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 smash. But this is the coolest off-roader that is being made today. Ford Bronco Raptor. Why am I racing a bunch of road cars and a Willys Jeep? I don't think this is the fairest race that anybody's ever done, but I guess we're just gonna do it and see what happens. This is gonna be the last time I'm gonna say this, okay? It still disappoints me massively every time Forza introduces a cool new off-roader, because according to Forza, off-roaders are not meant to go on road even a little bit. You know how much I would love to put drag tires on one of these things and see if it could do a wheelie and just see what happens. Once again, this is why people are going to mod Forza Horizon 5. The developers are artificially withholding things that should be in the game. If the developers get mad at people for modding the game for things that should already be in the game, I think that's on the developers, not the people modding the game. With all of that being said, the modifications that I have done are for off-roading, and boy, is it good now. You remove 1,300 pounds from this thing, give it a little bit extra horsepower and some grippier off-road tires, and it is a dream to drive. If Ford is actually gonna make a Ford Bronco Raptor in real life, it is gonna be a supercharged V8, and it is gonna sound like that. That's so sick. I love how when I was upgrading it, I was like, yeah, the thing's not even gonna be that good. Like, I built it for fun. That was so good, it's not even funny. Somebody says it ain't even November yet, and I've already failed. I think if we thought that was fast, this is gonna be ridiculous. 1,700 horsepower Ford Bronco Raptor. It adds on 1,069 horsepower. Nice. If I'm gonna do this, I might as well go full tryhard spec. So let's remove the spare tire on the back. The stock front bumper is actually lighter, so we'll go for that as well for full tryhard ability. Other than that, I've already got my super grippy tires. Let's just get some spicy wheels. Dino Nuggies are here to shine. If you're a fan of Dino Nuggies, you can check out the new AR12 Dino Nuggie stickers. Yes, I actually did it. I've only made 300 of these. They are a limited edition. If you'd like to check them out, there's a link down below, and you can flex your love for Dino Nuggies. Free shipping anywhere in the world. All right, back to this. We do all of the memes. Should I paint this one the same color as my dad's Bronco? For legal reasons, this is orange, and if you call it yellow, you're a degenerate. It's not every day you have 1,700 horsepower Bronco. So, oh my God, look at the flames. Full sends down the highway. Oh my God, look at the suspension. It's ridiculous. I think in real life, our Ford Raptor can do like 110. It's not fast in a straight line. So this is essentially twice as fast as that. 233 miles an hour. Imagine being one of these people who rock up to a race and then you find out there's a guy with a Bronco Raptor. And it's not just any Bronco Raptor. It's got 1,700 horsepower. Imagine how just like disappointed yet like amazed you. I almost flipped the Titan. Absolutely send it. Imagine buying a Jeep. Oh my God, it almost flipped. It actually almost flipped. Nothing to see, nothing to see, nothing to see. 1,700 horsepower might be a bit much. I've gone from first back to ninth, and now I'm gonna go back to first again. I've got my rally suspension, so in theory, I should be able to do some drifts, but rally suspension really just doesn't have the amount of steering angle that you need to actually send it like properly sideways in these. If I get too much angle, I'm just going to crash. Absolutely set. Okay, the Jeep's all over the place. The Titan is also all over the place. Handbrake it in. And I've done exactly the same thing. I sent it too hard. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Up the hill. through the left. We went from like 10th to first, back to 10th, back to first. That is how you know this car is OP. That is incredible. Saying that, I don't actually think it would be very good if you took it online. We're nowhere near the top of S1 class. It's a little bit too heavy if you actually wanted to compete with it. I don't actually know why I'm the guy who has to go in and drift everything, but for some reason I am. You know what else is unrealistic? Putting a Hoonie truck engine into a Ford Bronco. Anyways, I'm gonna max upgrade this engine for the simple fact that I think it's gonna be funny. I've got 1,400 horsepower. My suspension is 20 inches. Wow. Really? 2 inches. Yes, 2 inches. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let's see what we can do. It actually looks so ridiculous, slammed all the way to the ground like this. But with no drift suspension, I'm never gonna get that many points. I've got to be very, very conservative with the amount of angle that we've got in here. We're looking good. It's actually not bad. Yo, it actually slides. Yo, that's sick. It did it. And into the off-road drift zone. Turn. Chat, I usually hate off-road drifting because I'm not good at them. Might need to change my opinion because this is working surprisingly well. That's 108. I just got a new personal best. Even without drift suspension, the Ford Bronco Raptor is incredible.